A dog in Memphis saved his owner's life. She was rushing out the front door on a Tuesday morning, late for work, keys in hand. Her dog stepped directly in front of her, planted his feet, and refused to move. She pushed past him, got in her car, and drove away. 20 minutes later, a gas leak in her kitchen triggered an explosion that destroyed the back half of her house. Duke had been smelling that gas for hours. He tried to tell her. She did not understand. Here is the thing most dog owners never find out. Your dog is never blocking your path for no reason. Every single time they step in front of you and refuse to move, they are communicating something. Something they believe is important enough to physically stop you for. In this video, I am going to break down every reason your dog does this. Some of them are heartwarming. Some of them should concern you. And by the end, you will never look at that moment the same way again. So, what is your dog actually doing when they block your path? To understand it, you need to understand one fundamental thing about dogs. Dogs cannot speak. They cannot text you. They cannot tap you on the shoulder and explain themselves. So they use their body. Every movement your dog makes is a form of communication. And blocking your path is one of the most direct physical messages a dog has in their entire vocabulary. The behavior is rooted in two things: instinct and emotion. Both are happening at the same time, every single time your dog steps in front of you. And here is what makes this fascinating. The reason behind the behavior changes depending on the context. Where your dog is standing tells you something. How their body looks tells you something. Even which direction they are facing tells you something. Most owners see this behavior and either laugh it off or get frustrated. But your dog is not being random. They are not being stubborn. They are sending you a message in the only language they have. Stay with me, because what comes next is the part most dog owners find genuinely surprising. This is the most powerful reason, and the one most owners never think of first. Dogs are pack animals. In a pack, the trusted members position themselves between the group and any potential danger. That instinct is thousands of years old, and it does not disappear in your living room. If your dog senses something unfamiliar, an unusual smell, a strange noise, a shift in the air, that protective instinct activates immediately. And the way it expresses itself physically is by getting between you and the unknown. They're not being difficult. They are saying something without words. I will face this first. You stay safe. If your dog blocks your path near a door or window, look at which direction their body is facing. If they are facing outward, towards something beyond you, that is protection. That is loyalty in its purest form. Duke in Memphis was doing exactly this. Dogs communicate in layers. They start with subtle signals and escalate when they are not understood. Before your dog steps in front of you, they have almost certainly already tried quieter ways. They sat by their bowl. They stood near the door. They paced. They looked at you. And when none of that worked, they made a decision. If you are not going to notice me, I will make it impossible not to. Blocking your path is that escalation. And when they do it, watch what comes next. They will look at you and then look toward something specific. Their bowl, the door, a spot on their body. This is called showing. Your dog is not just stopping you. They are trying to lead your attention somewhere. The next time your dog blocks your path, stop completely. Get down to their level. Let them show you. In most cases, within 30 seconds, the answer is obvious. This is where things get deeply emotional. Some dogs block your path not because of instinct or need, but because of fear. Specifically, the fear of being left alone. Dogs with separation anxiety become experts at reading your departure signals. You pick up your keys. You put on your shoes. You move toward the front door. For these dogs, each of those actions triggers a wave of distress, because they know what comes next. Blocking your path is their attempt to stop that sequence. They are not being disobedient. They're doing the only thing they know how to do when they feel that kind of pain. They are trying to keep you there. These dogs almost always show other signals too. Trembling, whining, eye contact so intense it is hard to look away. Separation anxiety is a genuine condition. It does not go away on its own. But recognizing what your dog is telling you in that moment is always the first step. they are saying, "Please do not go." And that deserves a compassionate response. Not every reason carries heavy weight. Sometimes the answer is beautifully simple. Your dog misses you. Not because something is wrong. Not because they are afraid. Simply because you are their entire world, and you have been distracted, and they need a moment of you. Dogs do not just enjoy your company. They need it. And when they feel that connection dimming, when you have been on your phone for 2 hours, they will act. Blocking your path is one of the most effective tools they have. It is impossible to ignore. And even if your response is just to say "move you goof" and step around them, that is still contact. You looked at them. You acknowledged them. For your dog, that brief moment of recognition can be genuinely satisfying. These dogs are the easiest to identify because everything about their body is relaxed and happy. Tail wagging, soft eyes, maybe a little wiggle. There is no tension in their body, just a very clear request. A few minutes of genuine focused attention changes their behavior immediately. Your dog is not being a nuisance. They are asking you to show up. And honestly, that is one of the most sincere things any living creature can ask of you. This one will surprise owners of certain breeds and make complete sense to others. Some dogs block your path because of something deeper than emotion or need. Genetic programming. Herding breeds, border collies, Australian shepherds, corgis, German shepherds, were bred across hundreds of generations to control the movement of animals. That instinct does not disappear in your home. It transfers directly onto you. When these dogs block your path, especially when you walk in a particular direction, they are literally hurting you. It is not a conscious decision. It is what their body is wired to do. Their ancestors did this in open fields for centuries. Your dog is doing it in your hallway. The most helpful response is not to punish it. Redirect calmly and give them proper mental stimulation. A herding dog that has enough outlets is a calmer, more settled dog in every other area of their life. And now we get to the reason that stops people in their tracks. Dogs experience the world through senses that operate on a completely different level than ours. Their sense of smell is estimated to be between 10,000 and 100,000 times more powerful than a human's. Their hearing range extends far beyond what we can detect, and they are exquisitely sensitive to subtle changes in their environment. Changes in air quality, shifts in pressure, chemical signals released by the human body under stress or illness. This is not mystical. This is biology. Dogs have been scientifically documented detecting certain types of cancer. In some studies, with accuracy rates exceeding 90%. They can detect oncoming seizures in epileptic individuals, sometimes minutes before the episode begins. They can smell gas leaks, electrical fires in their earliest stages. When your dog blocks your path with a quality that feels different, more urgent, more insistent, pay attention. There is a difference between your dog casually drifting into your way and your dog planting their feet with real intention. Learn that difference. It may matter more than you think. Duke knew. His owner was not listening. She got lucky. What most owners do not realize is this. If your dog starts blocking your path in a new way, a way they have not done before, take it seriously. Check your home. Check yourself. And if the behavior continues without explanation, speak to your vet. This is the reason I want you to take most seriously. Dogs do not show weakness the way humans do. Their instinct is to mask pain, to keep moving. In the wild, an animal that shows vulnerability becomes a target. But pain still finds its way out. And one of the ways it expresses itself is through behavior changes, including blocking your path. A dog experiencing joint pain, abdominal discomfort, or early illness may block your path as a form of communication. They may also do it because movement has become associated with discomfort for them. And blocking you is a way of slowing the household pace that triggers their pain. The warning signs to watch for are these. A new or sudden onset of path-blocking behavior, decreased appetite, changes in how they move, hesitation on stairs, reluctance to jump, licking or guarding a specific area of their body, restlessness at night, If your dog has recently started blocking your path and you cannot explain it and you see any of those other signs, see your vet. Your dog cannot hand you a list of symptoms, but they can stand in front of you, look up at you, and refuse to move.
Do not miss that message.
So, the next time your dog steps in front of you, here is exactly what to do. Stop. Do not step around them immediately. Look at their body first. Are they tense or relaxed? Are they facing you or facing away from you? Is this behavior new? Or is it something they have always done? Are they trying to show you something? Are there any other signs, physical or behavioral, that feel off? Relaxed body, wagging tail, soft eyes, attention, affection, or play. Tense body, facing outward, ears forward, protection or sensing something. Blocking near exits with visible distress, separation anxiety. New behavior with physical symptoms. See your vet. You do not need to be a dog behavior expert to read these moments correctly. You just need to pause long enough to actually look. Dogs who block their owner's path have been studied in clinical therapy settings. Therapy dogs do this instinctively with patients who are in emotional distress. They step in. They interrupt. They ground the person with physical presence. Your dog may not be formally trained, but if they have ever stepped in front of you during a hard moment, they were doing the same thing. They felt your distress, and they did the only thing they could. They showed up.